British politician Dennis Healey always said, when in a hole, stop digging. And one of the first things I've learned is that, yes, I'm still learning. I still make mistakes, and therefore it's about saying, yeah, I did do that, and taking responsibility. That ultimately the buck stops with me for what goes on. And so it's about not blaming others and actually leading by example and earning trust. I mean, that without the trust colleagues, then I don't think you can be an effective leader. And it's about ethical and professional behaviour. That when you're in a leadership position, inevitably you have to make some very difficult decisions, and you can't please everybody. You can't be liked. The role is not, my job is not to be popular, but to make some tough decisions. And some people may not like the outcome of those decisions, but what I do feel is really important is that whilst they may not like the outcome, that they believe that the process was transparent and fair and thorough. Prior to coming to New Zealand, I was an academic in the UK and had a research interest in gender equality policies within the European Union, and was part of a research group that looked at the trajectories of female academics. And what we found in that study, looking across EU countries, was that there's a very leaky pipeline of women in the tertiary sector, both in terms of academic women and of course in how that then translates into women in positions of management or leadership or roles within the tertiary sector. What I found really fantastic about the New Zealand Women in Leadership programme was, first of all, that it was a residential course, because I've been on a number of courses where you spend the day on a programme and then you go home and suddenly it's all gone, whereas just having that whole week and time to reflect and to think and to actually put to the back of one's mind just for a while family responsibilities or work responsibilities is just a huge luxury. And then to add into that mix some inspirational role models. I mean, we had some fantastic speakers. I think the programme's always really well put together. And so those two. And for me personally, also the opportunity to establish some networks with other women, because I came to New Zealand in 2008 and went on the programme, I think, 2011. So it was an opportunity I knew a lot, so I was still finding my feet and within New Zealand around networking. So that was and so I've made some good friends and networks, and it just made me thought, yeah, I can do this in this country too.